Hi guys, this is Preeti and you're watching my solution. In this video, I will be learning about the atrophy. What are the causes of atrophy and the types of atrophy, mechanism of atrophy, and the gross features during atropized organ or tissue and microscopic features. You will be learning all this in this video. Atrophy means reduction in the number or size, anything it may be, or both it can be. See, there are 4 cells, here 3 cells are there, and the size is also decreased. This is a reduction in the size of organ or tissue, because why this occurs means there is a decrease in number of cells or decrease in the size of the cells. These are the 2 reasons for the decrease in the organ or tissue. The causes of atrophy may be physiological or pathological. Physiological will be 2 conditions: when the fetal development or in adult life. Fetal development means during the embryological development there is a thyroglossal duct. This will be atropized, this will be reduced in size. And during adult life, all these organs like thymus, brain, gonads and uterus and heart, all these organs will be reduced in size during because of aging. During adult life, all these organs will reduce size. These are the two types, further types in physiological atrophy, that is during the fetal development or embryonic development or during the adult life. These are the other 2 conditions. And physiologically means it will be normally present in in everybody it occurs in everybody, whereas in pathologically only because of some diseases it occurs or some conditions it occurs. Pathologically there are 2 types, that is local. If we consider this as a man, if it occurs in a few, in one of the part like arm or head or brain, any other place, kidney, any organ, it is a localized. If it is a generalized, means it occurs in the entire body. The atrophy occurs in the entire body. This is a generalized atrophy. First, localized atrophy we'll see. Disuse atrophy. If we don't use a few arm or limb during the fracture, you will be given this bandage with this plaster cast during fracture, then there will be atrophy of limb. You don't use that limb for a long time, so it will be atropized. And after prolonged bed rest, if you take a bed rest for a long time, then you some few of the body parts gets atropized. Because of this is a disuse atrophy. And denervative atrophy, because of damage to the nerve, there will be atrophy in the muscle. The nerve will be supplying one muscle. No, this muscle get atropized. This is known as denervation atrophy. This you can see in poliomyelitis. Polio, because of a lack of they were not given polio in the younger age, they will be having this poliomyelitis. The loss of one or the other functions of one of the other things. Myelitis means again it comes on the muscle because of damage to the nerve. There won't be innervation for the muscle, then it causes poliomyelitis. This you can see, this condition you can see in poliomyelitis. And ischemic atrophy, because of lack of blood supply, there will be atrophy. Example, carotid artery, it gets obstructed because of atherosclerosis, and then lack of blood supply to the brain, so brain undergo atrophy. You can see this is a ischemic atrophy. This till now we discussed the 3 localized atrophy: disuse atrophy, if you don't use that undergoes atropized, and denervative atrophy and ischemic atrophy. Other localized atrophy is pressure atrophy. You consider this as a kidney. Because of a heavy water retained in the kidney, it causes hydronephrosis. In hydronephrosis, this water applied pressure on this kidney. This is called a renal parenchymal atrophy. This renal parenchyma is the normal tissue in the kidney. The renal parenchyma undergo atrophy. This is a pressure atrophy. And loss of endocrine stimulus. After menopause, in a female woman, after menopause, there won't be proper prolactin or estrogen, progesterone and all. The progesterone won't maintain this endometrium wall, and the breast is also not maintained by this hormone. Hormones secretion will be reduced gradually, so there will be atrophy of breast and endometrium. And there is a generalized means entire body undergoes atrophies, that is during starvation there won't be inadequate nutrition. You consider any cell is made up of a cell organelle. Cell organelle is nothing but a proteinaceous things. and this membrane will be lipid, and every components, the carbohydrates, lipids, and all these components only they only forms the cell. So if there is a no inadequate nutrition supply, there won't be cell maturation. The calorie protein intake won't be proper during the starvation. There will be generalized atrophies. And mechanism how this atrophy occurs means in atrophic cell there will be diminished functions. All functions will be reduced because the size of the organs will be reduced, number of organelles in the cell will be reduced, so the function of the cell also reduced, and there will be decrease in synthesis of protein. Function of every cell will be like a synthesis of proteins, proteins only act as the organelles, and organelles as a further functions, no? There will be decrease in protein synthesis, and the protein degradation will be there. There won't be balance between the protein synthesis and degradation, so the cell size and functions all this will be reduced. And grossly, when you see that the organ this kidney you consider, this will be reduced in size, and it often occurs as shrunken. It looks as a shrunken. And microscopical feature, you can see that a small cell size, because of there will be reduction in the organelles, mitochondria, and all the number will be reduced, so the cell organelles will be reduced in the cell, so cell size will be reduced. And two important points regarding atrophy I say for MCQ, that is in atropized cell the lipofuscin pigment will be more. In atropized cell the size is decreased, in that this lipofuscin pigment will be more. And cell death, this this 3 cells will become 2 cells, or anything you consider, any number of cells, there will be reduction in number of cells. Other cell will be died, no? This death is because of apoptosis. Apoptosis is the main cause for this cell death in this thing. What we learned till now, this is a causes physiological, pathological during fetal development and adult life, pathological localized or generalized. Localized maybe during the misuse, like a disuse atrophy if you don't use, and denervation atrophy if you do nerve damage will be ischemic atrophy, blood supply will be reduction in the blood supply, and pressure atrophy, increased pressure, there is atrophy. And endocrine atrophy, lack of the hormones, secretion of the hormones, there will be atrophy. And generalized atrophy because of starvation, entire body will be atropized. And mechanism, there is a decrease in protein synthesis and increase the protein degradation, there will be imbalance in this, and the functions will be reduced. Grossly, the organ will be smaller and then shrunken, and microscopically small size because of reduced number of cell organelles. And other important features will be lipofuscin pigment will be more in atropized cells, and another point will be that this cell death in these atropized cells will be because of apoptosis. There are 2 types of cell death, no? Necrosis and apoptosis. Apoptosis is the main reason for the cell death in atropized cell. Thank you.